brief chat, but I expect a very profitable one regarding what we have done around 5G adoption and also the initiatives that we have ongoing for the expansion of the 5G services that we provide. Here we have today Suguru, Doi, and Paolo, that are part of the teams that are involved in these initiatives, and they will share with us all these insights. First of all, Suguru, I would like to talk about the past and the present. No? What we some years since we launched the first 5G service, many things happened. In this meanwhile, what would you remark about what we did so far?
Okay. DOCOMO has started 5G non-standalone commercial service from March 2020, and the 5G standalone service from August 2022. The most unique point is our network is multi-vendor fully interoperable, and it is deployed nationwide in Japan. Thanks to open interface, we can avoid supply chain risk, and also we can select best solution from the market. And we will introduce virtualized LAN shortly.
Mm-hmm. Okay, sounds really interesting. And from your side, Doi-san, what did you do in this period from NTT Data?
Okay, thank you, Fernando. So we, NTT Data, are running the business in the mainly the IT industry. So we have a lot of experience on the integration, a lot of the IT system into our customer. So at this point, we believe the 5G Open RAN technologies makes existing mobile network as IT system. In this context, we, NTT Data, have been working closely with NTT DOCOMO on the integration of the Open RAN network. And with our NTT Data's capability of the capability and experience in the IT industries, now we have been developing the operation support system that include network slicing, network automation, and cloud edge computing system. With these solutions, we have been helping our customer to integrate several new services into the 5G network. Mm-hmm. So with this experience that NTT Data has and NTT DOCOMO has, we can merge mobile network and the IT system. That's what NTT Data and NTT DOCOMO have been doing now.
Okay, thank you very much, Doi-san. It's clear that we have done a lot of work in this period. Many things are still pending. We need to define the new initiatives to keep on progressing on this 5G adoption. Which are the most relevant initiatives that, from your side, Suguru, expect to launch in the short term for the expansion of 5G services?
Okay. Yeah. Firstly, we believe that openness realizes real ecosystem. And for example, from a vendor point of view, thanks to open interface, now the market is opened, even for the small vendors. So there is a chance to join the market. And yes, from CSP point of view, as I mentioned, the Open LAN realize that, so from CSP point of view, they can avoid the supply chain risk, and also they have a choice from the market from taking into account cost, performance point of views. And also from enterprise user point of view, they also have a choice from the market, so they can select the best solution which meet their requirement. Finally, maybe consumer point of view, because thanks to open interface, I mean that vendor competitive situation, we expect cost reduction, etc.
From your side, Doi-san?
Okay, so as I explained in the previous question, we are now planning to a lot of the initiative, especially the focusing on the combination of mobile network and the IT systems. For example, it's a very simple example. With these three information and system. Number one is the performance counter information coming from radio access network. The second, the CRM or customer relationship management system that already been integrated in the network or systems. The third one, so let's say the more detailed information about core side or BSS side. With this information and the systems, we can leverage our efficiency and to be more to get more information easily. Then with this information, of course, we can easily provide a suggestion to the end user customer, for example, directly to the end user customer. For example, to propose the context, planning change, and also the software upgrade of the smartphone to add the new features, and also to improve the connectivity on the smartphone, and also the proactive troubleshooting before the end user customer decide to churn out. So therefore, we have a lot of the opportunity to combine the IT system and network system. So, but this is just one example. So we have unlimited combinations. So now NTT Data are looking for the combination, the best, the more efficient, something like this.
Okay. We spoke about the past, the present, the future, but we have to talk also about the benefits. No, the benefits are the most relevant topic. No, doesn't make any sense this path if we don't provide a benefit for all the different actors that are part of these initiatives. You mentioned, Suguru-san, some of the actors that we have here. No, we have the enterprise, we have the network vendors, we have the system integrators, the final users. Which are the benefits, no, that we identify for them?
Okay. Firstly, we have rebranded our activity this week, that is OREX, the Open LAN Ecosystem Experience. We are ready to provide our Open LAN solution to CSP customer. Of course, DOCOMO is a MNO in Japan, but at the same time, we are going to provide to be a solution provider to our CSP customer. And that is because we have a lot of experiences for interoperability from 4G era. So we believe that our solution can have provide a benefit to CSP customer, to their network to be better than now. So finally, it will be benefit for consumer and enterprise customer. Yeah, that will be our expectation through the OREX activity.
Good. And from your perspective, Doi-san, which would be the benefits that we can provide?
Yeah, we have a lot of there are a lot of the benefits to be expected with the combination of the mobile network and the IT system. For example, it's very traditional benefit, but the most important benefit for all of us is the CapEx and OpEx reduction. And also in the 5G era, everything flies so fast, so we need to start a new services as much as possible, as fast as possible as well. So in this situation, faster and easier to start the new services with 5G mobile network. So with this benefit, it's not only for the benefit for us, but also for customer and end user customer. All of us have obtained that kind of the benefits. So what kind of benefit we can expect in the future? No one knows, but they have a lot of benefit can be expected.
Okay. Thank you very much for your point of view. It's clear that there are benefits for many of the actors, as I mentioned before in this path. And clearly, well, all the initiatives that we are launching have that focus. No, one of the most relevant is the one where Paolo has been contributing from NTT DATA Italy, the development of the SMO as part of the OREX initiative. Please, Paolo, explain us a little bit about the context and the status of this exciting initiative.
Thank you. Very quickly. Not NTT DATA Italy, but NTT DATA Group is working with DOCOMO friends and dealing with ORAN. Dealing with ORAN means to deal with the network layer of 5G solutions, and that's why NTT Data is developing a suite of products capable to enhance the network layer with some features related to the easy-to-use improvement, the automation and the delivery processes, and also in the operation and maintenance for service and resource management. This is more or less what we are doing in OREX environment, thanks to DOCOMO friends, in a multi-vendor ORAN environment, where our accountability is to develop the service management and orchestration layer, which is a software layer capable to make, let's say, three major things. The first one is to create the communication services, so the connectivity. This means that we can create in an automatic way a topology network capable to connect all the radio stages where the users attach to the network with all the applications that are part of the use cases that are deployed at the edge or centralized in cloud or on-premise. This is done automatically, and the Open RAN components of the network function are instructed by our software in order to implement the topology that has been created. In case one of those network functions is not available, there is the other second point that we have in accountability, that is to create the network services, so to deploy the containerized network functions in order to be aligned with the network topology that has been already created. The third point is to manage the assurance and the fulfillment of this solution in order to be capable to be notified about the alarms of the failure conditions for the physical components and be capable to give the same information about the service layer, so the communication service, and finally, the application services, so the use cases. This is a very important experience for us, also because we see the importance to have automation and easy-to-use modeling. Everything is done by using open interfaces and standardized model. This software has been developed by using 5G enabling fabric platform. This is part of the product portfolio of NTT Data Group for the sake of the slice management cross-domain, so not only on the RAN stage, but also in the core network stage. We're also adding another product that is capable to deploy at the edge, but not only, containerized solutions, not just for the network function, but also for the applications. Not just a commodity, but being aligned with the network slicing, so the topology that is created for the whole use case. I think that this is a good way to make into concreteness that the operators can have the opportunity to manage in dynamic way their resources in order to save money and optimize their infrastructure. But on the customer side, as a potential consumer of 5G technology, there is the opportunity to get resources when they are needed, where they are needed, for the time is needed, and pay for them only. This is another experience that we are getting from OREX environment, maybe I'm going over the time, so
Yeah.
I leave
Okay,
you back.
thank you very much, Paolo. Really interesting what you said. Just for finalizing, we have short time. I would like that you, that have a very strong experience around 5G, could provide some messages to the audience regarding how do you see the future and what is needed for the near future in the adoption of 5G. Very shortly, because we have
Okay.
only 30 seconds.
Okay, we believe that our activity OLX can block the barrier and accelerate telecommunication industry innovation. So my final message to audience is let's realize truly open network with OLX. Thank you.
Okay. We don't have more time, so thank you very much.
Just a final comment could be to adopt such technology for the neutral host environment, that it's something that the market is starting to analyze, and maybe this is the same technology that can be applied.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Paolo.
much.
Thank you very much to all of you.
Thank you.